Nigeria Junior D Tigers ended their FIBA U19 Female Women's World Cup campaign in 12th place after a 96-71 loss to China and Brno, Czech Republic. MFM basketball club's Idumabo Beggi led the Nigerian team with 18 points, while China guard Kejia Ran scored 25 points to secure victory. Basically, that means that Nigeria played 7 matches at the tournament, won 2 and lost 5. Our very first appearance at the global stage Women's Under-18 Basketball World Cup. But we're being joined by Emmanuel Chibuzor. He's a sports journalist and a basketball expert all the way from Abuja. Emmanuel, thank you so much for joining us again tonight. Let's quickly get the Junior D Tigers out of the way. It's their first appearance on the global stage, so there should really be no complaints. It's a learning curve for many of these players. 2 wins, 5 losses. One of those losses was against a team that they beat in their first game. What can we take away from the team's participation?
Good evening, guys. Great to be on the show. One of the things I like about them is their adaptability, ability to adapt to situations. They show their grit. They show that they never give up attitude. Apart from that loss against Canada, they lost by 71 points. That was the biggest flaw of their journey so far. Overall, I think they pushed the teams to the limits. China, that they lost to, they beat them in the opening match. China were runners-up in the last edition of this tournament. They got to the final, they lost. And one thing this team have done also is that they can create chances, as we say in football. So they take many shots, more than even the opponents they lose to. The game against South Korea, they attempted 70 field goals and made 27 of those, while the team that beat them attempted 69 and made 35. So the ability to also go out, they're not scared of you. Yes, it's a learning curve, but their first time out, they show that they don't have any fear in them. They made so many errors. In tennis, we call it unforced errors, which is in basketball, we call it, what do I call it? They give the ball away, turnovers. The rate of their turnovers is quite high. And again, they don't convert their chances. So imagine the game against South Korea, they had 16 assists in 4 quarters, while the team that beat them by 5 points had 26 assists in that game. So the failure to convert their chances, and they are not very good from the free throw line. They were attempting too many 3-pointers that they were not converting. It's a learning curve. They will go back home and pick it up from there. But I love their spirit, ability to adapt, never give up.
I get that, Emmanuel. Yeah. I mean, they're a young team, so like we said, they're basically teenagers. So it's a great learning curve for them. So we can only wish them all the best in their future endeavors. But let's talk about the Tigers, the senior women's national team. I'm sure you must be happy to see Amy Okonkwo. I'm sure you must be happy to see Ezine Kalu. I'm sure you must be happy to see Rena Wakama as well. So basically, it's Nigeria should just show up. Every other team should basically lie down and die. Is that it? Are we going to roll our way to the title?
Funny, I was in, we'll say, where they had our training yesterday. I would say 5 yesterday, and to see the training, to see the girls. And yes, there's a key member of this team who is not in the team right now. She was there last year, Sarah Ogoke. She was the captain of the team last time out. Ezine Kalu was not in the team, and she led the team. She lost her dad recently during the Olympics, and also she just put to bed. I had a chat with her some days back, and she's all by her newborn baby. Overall, Otis Hule, like you mentioned earlier, former coach of the D Tigers, is the coach of Senegal. And at the last tournament, Nigeria got to the final against Senegal. So Nigeria and Senegal is becoming a gradual rivalry of some sort at the basketball level. So we have to pay close attention to them. They were to go to the US, but because of the visa issue, so everything will not go back and sleep. Senegal, Mali, Angola are also there. But for the Senegalese, Otis Hule knows these girls very well. I expect them to give us a good fight. Okay.
We are hard pressed for time, but Emmanuel Chibuzor, but we're always grateful for the little that you do, few nuggets that you do drop on this show. Thank you so much for coming through tonight. We'll still be talking about the Tigers before they do leave for the championships ahead of their title defense. Emmanuel Chibuzor, thank you so much for coming through, our basketball expert from Abuja.